like this. Let them come.
Hey everyone, my name is Cole. Last night, a few of my buddies and I ventured to the theater to see Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. I got a tub of popcorn, a large Coke, and sat down with little to no expectations for the movie other than dumb fun. I still found a way to be disappointed. The Transformers franchise needs to end. I do not understand why they keep pushing this dated and lame IP. Michael Bay made Transformers cool back in 2007, and his films still weren't necessarily good, but at least they were original and had moments that you couldn't experience in any other film. They tried rebooting the franchise in 2018 with Bumblebee, which, who even remembers that bland formulaic product? I guess they thought everyone liked it, so they decided to continue this rebooted universe with Transformers: Rise of the Beasts. I was looking forward to this film a little bit, exclusively because I wanted to see what the director Stephen Caple Jr. created. Caple directed one of my favorite films, Creed 2. I made a video essay on Creed 1 and 2, so please go check it out, thanks, bye. And I was excited to see how his craft developed, as this was his third directorial appearance. To make it short, I'm disappointed, yet again. Transformers is a and then film. What I mean by that is, there is no cause and effect of the story and characters' actions. Storytelling should be about action and reaction. Rise of the Beast continuously makes excuses to push the plot. The main character steals a car, and then finds a robot, and then decides to go on a huge worldwide adventure, and then the world is on the verge of being destroyed, and then heroes arrive to help. It's so generic and shows a lack of imaginative storytelling. The worst thing about this movie is that it believes it is hot shit. This movie is dumb. Not dumb fun like Fast and Furious that's enjoyable, but dumb that you sit there and facepalm and question why you even bought a ticket to begin with. I can't even remember how many times I looked over to my buddies next to me and said, are they really trying to be inspirational right now? Are they really trying to be funny right now? Like, it thought it was a masterpiece, and it was fucking awful. The exposition is so repetitive. The film would tell us that a MacGuffin was split in two pieces around the world, and then the heroes would repeat the same exact line seconds later. The writers believe the audience is stupid, and it shows by the constant dialogue that tells us the story and what characters are feeling. I swear to God, Transformers: Rise of the Beast was written by an AI. The story heavily forces the human relationships on you, and it doesn't work, at least for me. The actors, with all due respect, don't have the same charisma as Shia LaBeouf, but there is no help from the script, which, that script, gosh, what a mess. It's convenient that the main character just so happens to find the MacGuffin, happens to find a secret puzzle that helps them find the other half of the MacGuffin. Oh, they just so happen to have an archaeologist who knows everything. Who's actually just a temp for her job, by the way, not a real archaeologist. Oh wow, this person knows everything about everything. Thank God this person was so close and easy to find since they know everything about everything.
Oh my God.
What is that?
I don't know.
Alan,
What?
grab it. Grab it.
I'm not gonna grab that. You grab it.
Transformers: Rise of the Beast is brainless and basic. Nothing you haven't seen before. All I kept thinking while watching this movie is, it ain't that deep, bro. What a stupid movie. So much plot convenience, it's insane. One of my least favorite moments of this film was in the third act when the main character tried to be heroic and inspirational by assembling everyone and all the Transformers, and moments later, gives up. He gives up despite the entire journey he went on from this point. He needs a pep talk from his baby brother because he's a weak character. This is a movie for babies, literal infants. I don't know how people can go sit in the theater and say, oh, this is a good reboot of the franchise, a good next step forward. No, this is actually worse than the original Michael Bay films, and those are not masterpieces by any means. I can barely even brainstorm positives. I guess this movie looked alright at times. The color grading was pretty mid. There was little to no attempt to have cinematography to begin with. I think there's a few aspects that I was actually liking the score, but it was pretty weak, and they started to try and embrace their more comedic music selection towards the end of the film, but the first hour and 30 minutes they chose to not do that, so it was really off-putting. There were some moments that looked like a rushed Marvel film, especially in the third act when we legit see somebody in an Iron Man suit. I couldn't believe it, and the face was horribly rendered. It looked so bad. It looked like almost something from Ant-Man and the Wasp. Like Quantumania, whatever that garbage movie was. No one remembers it because it flopped and did absolutely terrible. And lastly, guys, for the icing on the cake, there is an end credit scene that drags for almost 5 minutes. It has such a wild and grueling buildup that is so confusing, and then all of a sudden, they tease. You guys ready for this? Transformers Rise of the Beast has an end credit scene that teases G.I. Joe for a crossover movie. What is happening? I couldn't believe it. All my friends and I were laughing and completely lost because I guess the directors and writer thought that everyone was going to be really hyped, anticipating, and knew what was happening. And it was just so weird. It was like the ending of Godzilla or Kong Skull Island or whatever. I don't know whichever movie it was, where they were trying to tease like a bigger universe, like, oh, more kaijus or monsters, whatever you want to call it. And it was insane. All my friends and I were honestly hoping for a Fast and Furious crossover because I actually think that would be awesome and probably make $1 billion. But instead, we got G.I. Joe. Who even cares about that IP anymore? Honestly, if you like it, I'm good for you. I'm sorry, that was before my time. I don't know. It just, to me, it looks out of touch. I'm going to say it. And I do apologize for being so negative, but this is the side of Hollywood that is completely unoriginal and does whatever they can to play it safe. This is a bad movie, and I recommend you don't go see it. Go see Beyond the Spider-Verse. Save your money to go see The Flash, and pray to God it's good, at least for me. And then maybe go see Asteroid City next week. That looks awesome. Everyone loves Wes Anderson. You can't go wrong. Like, this is just not it, guys. I don't know what they were thinking. I don't know why people keep giving this decent ratings, like mid, because I thought this was probably one of the worst films in the franchise, because it was just insulting. But, as always, guys, please like and subscribe to help me out, and follow me on Letterboxd at Cole Protocol, and see what movie I watch every single day. I have a problem. I'm about to hit 200 films on the year. I need help. But, as always, ladies and gentlemen, peace.